This is Dr. Lam from drlam.com and founder of Adrenal Fatigue Center. One of the frequent questions that I get asked by women, especially in their reproductive age and having adrenal fatigue, is when do you think their body is ready to get into the reproductive cycle again? Infertility and reproductive disruptions are a very common occurrence in people with severe adrenal fatigue. And the reason is actually quite logical. The body's reproductive system is actually considered by the system inside as a non-essential part of survival. In other words, reproduction is really a luxury as far as the body is concerned, and the basic physiological and energy need has to be well taken care of. During stressful periods, whether it is emotional or physical, especially if prolonged, people can have their periods, menstrual cycles being disrupted. It is commonly reported, for example, that women who run marathons and ultramarathons oftentimes have skipped periods. And the same thing with women who are in severe, stressful, emotional situations. So if you have menstrual dysregularity or reproductive disruption, including inability to conceive, and very, very classically signs of miscarriages in the first trimester. These are all signs of reproductive disruption due to adrenal fatigue. Of course, you need to make sure that nothing else is at stake, and your OB doctor, you will usually be able to detect that. If everything, and especially the hormone department, are normal, then reproductive disruption due to adrenal fatigue should be considered. In such case, one has to really back off on the reproductive effort and focus on nurturing the adrenals back to health. How long does it take? It's very hard to say. Everybody is different. It could be ranging anywhere from a few months to even a few years. But what is quite clear is that if your body is not ready, then you're trying to force reproduction can have very bad consequences. And the body will not only punish you by having miscarriages, but also will make it very hard for you to conceive, even if you are successful with artificial ways. Now, the good news is that because this is a natural cycle, the body self-regulates. And if the body senses that your adrenal is coming back and is well supported, then usually cycle disruptions become less intense and reproductive efforts can commence. How long can it be? It really depends on many factors, too many to mention, because when you come to these very technical and fragile bodies, the girls, the woman's constitution, the current state, the ongoing stress factors, the history, medically speaking, the nutritional reserves all play a role. Proper reproductive effort should commence in principle as the body becomes more stable and free of many of the major adrenal fatigue symptoms. They include reactive hypoglycemia, fatigue, insomnia, heart palpitations, etc. But it's not a hard and fast rule because the ramification and the clinical expression of adrenal fatigue varies from person to person. So to answer the questions, it is very difficult to give a precise answer. The general concept is to seek someone who really understands reproductive disruptions in the setting of adrenal fatigue. Be patient, do it right, try to stay away from stimulants that may increase your energy but mask the underlying problem. Focus on the long-term reproductive goals and timing. And then when the right time comes, your health professional should be able to advise you. And if the timing is not right, forcing it does not really help. It is a very challenging situation, but it's not something that cannot be overcome. A lot of patience is required, and a lot of professional, comprehensive program is involved in order to map out the strategy properly. I hope you've enjoyed this video. For more information on this topic, head over to drlam.com, where I have written over 1,000 articles to help educate people. You can also call me at 626-571-1234 for more information on adrenal fatigue and how to navigate it. Finally, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.